Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, Dylan here, and I've got Jesse Pajamas here, and we're going to be reading a Trollpasta. I wanted to change it up and add in a second person to this because I feel like Trollpastas are always kind of stale because they're always really short and really
I've never
wacky.
read one.
Yeah. Just know, like, these are supposed to be purposely bad. Like, they're trying to be the parodic version of a creepypasta.
Alright.
So if it gets really fucking weird, it's on purpose.
Yeah. That kind of ruins it almost because like that'd be like finding out that what was it with the fanfic we were reading earlier with all the rules, like if that turned out to be like a giant troll, it's like, oh man, I was really hoping the writer would actually be that retarded.
Oh yeah, that's the thing though. You always have to be careful because sometimes it's a troll pasta, sometimes it's genuine. You just have to tell the difference.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember anything about the Sally doll from that story other than it looked creepy.
The Sally doll, which the backstory you made up for it, by the way, is the,
Alright.
the backstory you made up for it is that it was built by a man, but it lacked a soul, and its body parts fall off, so it has to go around killing people to get its body parts.
What the fuck?
That's what you came up with.
I mean, I guess it sounds like something I'd come up with.
And apparently, if it kills people, it can make other dolls or something like that.
Oh, God.
If I'm remembering right off of the top of my head. But in reality, it was just some weirdo who made a Sally sex doll.
Well, all right. Okay, so this isn't very long. It's only a couple paragraphs. So how should we?
I'll read the first paragraph, and then you can read the second one, and then I'll read the third one.
I'll just read the last two, since
okay.
combining it. It's probably like the same size as the first paragraph.
Yeah, it's really short. I'll read the first one then. Okay.
Right.
Sally doll. Strange murders have been happening since 1999. That's when my brother was born. When the rate of men have been steadily declining. I don't think that's true. I know we're not supposed to critique the troll pasta.
Definitely not in China.
Yeah, it's now 2018, and I, lowercase I, am still wondering how did this killer get away with this for so long. It's the creepypasta universe. Like, in creepypastas, Jeff the Killer can just run around with no armor, brutally murdering people. Never gets caught. Never fucking gets caught, just a normal fucking child. The victims are killed the same way, their dick chopped off, their bloodstream is filled with semen. I have been taking notes on how the victims get attacked. They will be raped. I didn't know was that part of your lore? I don't remember that.
I don't really remember anything I came up with about the Sally doll, so I guess maybe.
And they will be murdered. It sounds
hopefully in that order. It'd be kind of pointless if it was the other way around, huh?
Yeah, how would their blood get replaced?
Wait, did they get raped and murdered before or after their dicks get cut off?
And if their dicks get cut off, how do you replace their blood with semen?
I don't know.
I've been taking notes on how the victims get attacked. They will be raped and then murdered. It sounds common on paper. Common on paper. How often do you see someone's entire bloodstream be replaced with semen?
I mean, it happened with me, but, whatever. That's what my blood is.
Apparent killer in 2005. At the time, people believed it was just a man in a suit or a hybrid animal. Why would people think that? Why would people think there's like an abomination running around? I believe that this thing is a man in a suit. You're being repetitive. You shouldn't have fucking put that prior sentence there if you're gonna say you believe it, or you should say that's what I believe. Wow. Because you have to be logical about these type of things. I find strains of fabric and fur. So it links to the costume. Does he mean
strands? Like,
why is it strains?
Pieces?
Yeah, I thought it was stains because that would make sense. How do you get a strain of fabric?
Well, it's maybe a stain on a piece of fabric.
Yeah, how do you get a strain from a fabric? I mean, I guess you could mean like torn up bits
of
the fabric.
Yeah.
When I asked him if this was supposed to be shitting on purpose, he said yes. So I guess he must have done that on purpose.
I guess so. It kind of ruins it in my opinion, but whatever.
Fuck, what was links back to the costume idea. I went to work the next day, and a woman came to my desk and told me her husband has been murdered.
She just comes and tells him. It's like, yeah, I haven't gone to the police yet, or I haven't called off of work or anything. I came in, got all dressed up, had my shower, got my work clothes on, came in, and walked right up to your desk and said, hey, so by the way, my husband's dead.
Did he establish that he was even a detective up until this point?
Oh, okay.
Because he says next, I investigated the crime, so I'm assuming he's a detective.
Yeah, he could just be like a fucking data entry guy or something for all we know.
I investigated the crime scene, and he was murdered like the others. You're telling me in this murder story someone was murdered?
So he goes up to the body with a magnifying glass, and he's like, yes, it appears to be dead.
Yes, his blood does appear to be semen. How do I know this? I don't. I found something strange in the crime scene. Well, it was a tooth, but it wasn't bloody. So
Well, no, because it's all covered in semen.
Oh yeah, how would it be bloody if all their blood is semen?
Yeah.
So I did a DNA testing with the tooth from the victim. Oh, really? And the weird tooth. Wait, what? That's structured wrong because it says
he did
the
two
tooth.
DNA tests,
Yeah.
one on the body and one on the tooth.
Okay, he put that
it.
sentence weird. The victim's tooth was organic, while the other one was plastic, like a Halloween decoration. I will continue this tomorrow, so I went home to catch some Z's.
Okay.
Now it's your
Gotta catch some Z's, pal. Alright, so I'll just continue the story. I'll finish it off.
Yeah.
While walking home, I saw a tall, skeletal figure that looked just like the Sonic character Salad Egg. Well, maybe not just like. Maybe barely representing, but whatever.
Kind of similar too. He never capitalizes any I.
I wasn't frightened, as if I could just be a man in a costume. Wait, as if could just be a man in a costume.
That's great.
Oh, he wasn't frightened. Yeah, I mean, damn, dude. You're not even frightened a little bit seeing someone dressed in a full furry gear standing in the middle of the street at night?
He hasn't played FNAF. He doesn't know how terrible things can get.
Maybe this is just his world. Maybe he just lives, perpetually around furries. And he's like, oh, this is just another guy in a costume.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
furries are common where I live.
Yeah. The man then grabbed me by the neck
Wow,
and
this
started...
escalated. How are you writing this story?
and then killed me, and I died. Later, I wrote this story. Anyway, the man then grabbed me by the neck and started to grab a knife. So he grabbed with one hand around the neck, and the other hand grabbed a knife. But
Wait,
from where?
yeah, where did he grab the
Sally-
knife?
Does the Sally doll have, pockets, or, a holster, or...
He should have said took out a knife. Or showed me a knife.
Maybe it just already had it. I don't know. Who knows? I kicked the man in his groin, and it did no harm.
I think that's something you came up with.
Did I?
Yeah, I think that was something you came up with the thing, is that, if you kick them, it doesn't hurt them.
Oh, okay. I then grabbed my taser, and I pointed it to the man, and I shot it. It did nothing. I then grabbed a lighter and lit his right arm. Damn! So, wait a minute. He still thinks that this is just a normal human. It just goes immediately for the burning them alive.
I mean, you tried tasing, you tried kicking him in the dick. There's really
Why
no
not
other
just
option.
run? Just run away.
No,
if someone comes up
Jesse.
to you and grabs you,
No
you
other
just
option.
run.
You have to brutally murder him in the public.
Oh, I'm getting robbed. I guess I'm gonna murder them right
Set
here in
them
the
on
street.
fire. Make an example of them.
Don't take my credit card. Die in a fire in the middle of the road. Okay, anyway. I then grabbed a lighter.
Wait,
and
where did he grab the lighter?
He just had it, I guess. I don't know. It melted off. Wait, it melted? It straight up just, it didn't, catch on fire, burn away. It straight up melted.
That's not even staying to the Sally doll lore, because the Sally doll was made of,
It's
like
like fabric
wooden
and
bones.
bone.
Yeah, it was wooden bones.
Maybe he mean... Yeah, so it would just burn. It wouldn't melt. The fire burnt the fur off of the man to reveal a skeleton with a pink glass jaw underneath.
Oh, is he saying the plastic from the face melted? Why would you aim at the face first? I thought he went for the arm first.
I don't know. It was I think the whole fur burned off. So it's
Like
just a skeleton
instantly.
left.
So it was like so old that it just all lit up all at once and just burned off instantly like the Terminator.
Yeah. It was strange because it was just a skeleton and had no muscles to speak of. The thing threw the knife at me, cutting my arm. Damn! It still has the knife. It's
Jason.
sitting there burning alive, and it just holds on to the knife.
It's fucking Jason from Friday the 13th just fucking chucking knives at people.
Then I realized this is the thing in the photo after having a stupid moment. What photo? Then I found a Hope sitting next to a garage. Wait, is that... Yeah, a Hope sitting next to a garage fire. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what a hope is either.
I threw it at the beast as the beast
You threw
melted.
a hope at it?
I guess so. Maybe he means a rope? I don't know. What's a hope?
What would a rope do?
I don't know. I looked up Sally Creature into Yahoo. Who the fuck still uses that? And I found a page discussing about a man making a Sally sex doll and a news story from 1999 saying the man was found dead next to some fur and teeth. So I found out I killed a monster. Well, it didn't seem that hard. Why couldn't anyone else kill it? You killed him with just a lighter and a rope.
Well, it doesn't matter how
It's
many
not a-
times you kill it. It rebuilds itself, so it'll be back
Damn,
next
but
year.
It's not a very good monster when the one person it attacks just
I
easily
know, that's
murders
fucking lame. This story sucks.
It goes down with like a lighter
It has
and some
3
rope.
victims. It has a kill count of 3.
And all it did was grab a throat and throw a knife. It didn't like bite him or anything.
I mean,
don't
at
know.
least it's kind of realistic because it's just a skeleton, so... Like,
It's just the middle of the city. It just appears in the middle of the city.
how did it get away with just walking around out in public?
I don't know. So I found out I killed a monster. I kept this a secret as no one would believe me. So I guess the murder case is just like undetermined.
Yeah, he has
So
to
he
tell
goes
that
back to
lady,
the wife.
like, nothing.
Yeah, he goes back to the wife and he's like, "Well, I may have killed the murderer myself, but I can't tell you for sure."
He fell off a cliff.
I continue to feel like a badass to this day, but I still wonder why it was possessed. Probably cliche shit. Yeah.
That's a good ending.
story.
That's a good ending to a wonderful
I
story.
felt like such a badass. The skeleton with no muscle and no strength whatsoever. I fended it off and burned it alive.
Ah, God, I can't believe it didn't put up any bit of a fight. Like, Chucky put up more of a fight than this.
Damn, dude.
It didn't even
This-
talk. It didn't even do
It's
anything.
kind of did Ray from Star Wars write this story? She's like, yeah, I showed up and kicked his ass. It wasn't easy.
Like, I get that it's a Trollpasta, but why couldn't it do, like, some wacky shit, like dance around or, like,
I don't
something
know.
zany?
It didn't even rape anybody. I guess it was supposed to rape and cut your dick off, and that didn't even happen to the guy.
I didn't even
guess he
think that
pulled
was
out a
part of
knife.
the lore. I don't even remember you saying anything about
I
cutting
don't remember
people's
saying
dicks
that
off.
either. I don't remember saying any of that either.
Yeah.
I thought what it did is it like ate souls or something.
I thought it
don't
would, like,
know.
steal souls and then use the body parts and the skeletons to make other doll that resembles a Sonic character.
I love how it starts off the story establishing a lore, and then it completely throws it out the window.
Oh, yeah. The
Halfway.
whole first paragraph was useless.
Yeah, basically it was.
I can't even call this a story, really. It just kind of came and went.
Yeah, nothing. They're like, okay, so here's this mythical creature. By the way, I killed it.
Let me tell you the mythical legend of how this beast came at me. It ran at me, and I killed it. The end.
I mean, it might as well. The story may have just well have been like, as I was walking down the street after a night of having sex with 500 women, a monster leaped out from the alleyway at me, and I punched it in his face, and he disintegrated.
What's
from
funny
my
is
awesomeness.
there's a trope in Trollpastas where it'll end with then a spooky, scary skeleton popped out. The end. He didn't even go for that ending. Like, he should have said, "Now I'm
know.
safe," and then it's like, then a skeleton pops out. The end.
Safe. And he feels like a badass too.
Oh yeah, he's had to end it with him being a Mary Sue of Trollpasta Land.
I was about to say. It feels like Ray from Star Wars wrote this one.
Like, I get that it's a troll pasta, but I really feel like that this was one of the worst troll pastas I read.
Yeah, this is lame. Come on, you guys.
I think
You
my
can make a
favorite
better
one is still, I forget what it's called, but it involved, like, a dog named Dickard,
You know
like,
what?
attacking someone.
I'm gonna write my own Sally creepypasta right now, right here live. And
You
it's gonna be like,
already did, and it was better.
So the Sally doll shows up. She pops out of an alleyway, grabs you by the throat, and she starts saying, "My father came up with 5 rules that you and I must abide by.
Oh, no.
After 30 seconds, I will suck your dick, and then I will do anything you say for an hour."
Oh, no.
and then you have to drink all my pee. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like getting choked, listening to all this. Like, what the fuck?
Oops, 30 seconds is over. This has to release now before I release part 2 of that fanfic reading.
Damn.
Well, I think this is a good time to end it, because now now I have to edit this before part 2.
Oh, well, luckily it's not too long, so
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. But, you got anything to say about this story before we end this?
Keep them coming. Do more. Do better ones. See if you can top this. Make them ridiculous and crazy and stupid.
The other story that me and other Jesse is gonna hopefully read will have me as the main character, I think, because the guy had the last name
still
Thomas.
Sally Doll?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
And if me and her don't end up
Hope
reading
it's
that,
good.
then me and you will end up reading that, because it was pretty weird from what I
Alright.
read of it. But yeah,
Okay.
if you guys like this, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more like this, then subscribe. Go check out Jesse's channel, and bye.
See ya.